Madden World, what it be like? It's your boy Fo. Xbox 720 is the gamer tag on the PS4, and yo, this is that double triple Madden OGs, and we are back with part 2 of our ATL I-Form twin scheme that we were breaking down. And if you didn't see part 1, definitely go back and look at that, because I feel like that's my favorite play in the formation anyway. If you're new to the channel, you're in for a treat, because we are definitely going to go over PA cross F will now in part 2. If you have been with us for a little while, then you know what you're about to see here. But stay tuned, because I'm going to give you a little bit more so we can wrap up this whole little mini scheme. Now, what I like to do is streak the tight end and then motion over the fullback and put him on a drag, okay? If you saw part 1, then you saw the play PATE cross, or corner rather, and I was doing the same motion, so both of the plays look the same. But I was putting the fullback on the wheel, and we were actually utilizing that wheel route. So when they see that motion, they'll probably think that stuff is going to the left side, and they'll probably try to shift or roll coverage or make adjustments to the left. And now, as you can see, we're having all of our action go to the right side. So we'll go ahead and call it. What I like to do is, as you can see here, we get the play action blocking, so we have a little bit of time there to try to throw the pass. But we'll cover it briefly, because if you're new to the channel, I think it's important that you kind of understand what's happening here. So, you know, what I'm creating is like a trips look to the left side. So everything, all of the action is getting to the right side of the field very quickly, but with great spacing. So as you can see, the running back, the way we look at our progressions is just watch everybody as they kind of progress through. We want to look at the running back first, then we look up to our intermediate route, because this is a low, intermediate, high concept that we're running here. So I probably would have just hit Antonio Brown, took my yards, so I wouldn't have to worry about trying to take a sack. For the video purposes, I'm showing you that backside Martavius Bryant is going to come open. The deep blue that's playing the far right in the cover 4 is not going to play back at all. He's actually going to kind of bite down on the intermediate route, so we can throw behind him for the touchdown. All right. And then it's very important, because we're using the tight end to take that inside deep blue quarter out of the picture, so we can throw that on a cover 4. Now we'll go ahead and call a cover 3 real quick, and then we'll just kind of continue on with the same setup. And like I said, I'm gonna try to hit the bomb. Our reads are not exactly the bomb on every single play, so I don't want you to feel like that's what we try and do every time. I actually threw it early simply because I was getting like pressured out of the fucking ass, because it's Madden 17. But I want you to see, I'm just keeping it 100, bro. We ain't showing you everything that's working perfectly the whole fucking time and all of that other shit. So as you can see right there, he shouldn't have jumped. He should have racked. If he would have racked, that would have been a touchdown. So we'll take it. Well, we ran that 3 times. It took us 3 times to get the deeper, the blocking that we need to get the deeper pass. So as you can see, I would have just dumped off, to be honest. I would have dumped off to the running back. Why not? Get your 10 yards and keep it moving. But if you want to try to go up for that bomb, bro, you can. I mean, if you look right here, we would have been able to throw that actually early to the middle of the field. So I just want y'all to see that too. I'm just trying to get the big play. To be honest, we could anticipate this route in a cover 3 and throw it now. That's something that you have an option to do in a cover 3. So I just wanted to say that as well. But I waited it out and went for the bigger play downfield, okay? A rack would have turned that into a touchdown. Now we want to go ahead and go over cover 2 real quick. and you're gonna really get the same action. One thing to try to note is if you take the play action all the way through and roll out, the mid read tends to follow the wide receiver. So I would definitely try to cancel like that. And look how open he was down there. But, you know, I held on to it probably a hair too long. Kind of looking down in the backfield. Oh man, then I just passed it wrong, which I should have flattened that out. That was my bad. But as you can see, I got the blocking that I need, and I should have flattened it out. All I had to do was flatten that pass out, and I catch that. But I threw him up towards the safety, which you don't want to do. Uh-oh. That wasn't even nothing. I was just running the play because I had snapped the ball on accident. Let's go ahead and call cover 3. I mean cover 2. He didn't even respond to me. Then let's go ahead and call it again. As you can see in a cover 2. And I don't know, I think I had some fuck ups in there. I don't know what we ran it like 4 times, 5 times, I don't know. But I mean, I'm getting blocking. Like really on the second time I think we ran it, we got the blocking that we needed. You know, we just made a bad throw. So the throw you really need to be making is like throwing him flat. You see how I throw the ball flat now? So the first time I threw him up towards the safety. This time I flattened out the pass by holding down on the analog stick. Down, I don't know, maybe like about 430 is where I threw it. And then that way I can run after the catch and score. All right. So as you can see, I mean, cover 4, cover 3, and cover 2, we can bomb. You know, C4 everywhere. And honestly, to tell you the truth, with cover like 6, cover 6 is a combination of cover 4 and cover 2, so we know we can bomb it. Cover 9 we can bomb. I mean, all zones we're going to be able to get this action if we have the time. Otherwise, you just read your progressions and make the right throw. Now what we want to, oh, I forgot. Let's go ahead and put defense back on the field because we want to look at bench just really quick. Because you can always do this as just a quick change of pace for a quick dot. I like to do this a lot against my opponents, man, more than I'm probably leading on right now. I run bench a lot against my opponents because they never are prepared for bench. So against a cover 4, this is the action that you get on bench. Against a cover 3, this is the action that you get on bench. So I just want you to see against a cover 2 that's not a hard flat cover 2 and like have cloud flats. I messed up. They ran into each other. Man, Antonio Brown is such a little motherfucker, bro. He's a great receiver, but on the game he gets jammed like a motherfucker, bro. Look how he getting in the way. But anyway, it's still 10 yards. That was a cover 2. So he's just not reacting to, like a cloud flat doesn't react to him. He's trying to react to Antonio Brown, and he'll give up the flat. So as you can see, cover 4, cover 3, and cover 2, I'm still able to throw that little dot. So that's a really quick, and it's a quick audible too. Just say they run man-to-man coverage though, for instance. You could still get it off. I noticed in this particular formation, like Antonio Brown is kind of like in the way. And there go my joystick just moving again for no fucking reason. All right. What I would do is probably motion this guy out. But if you notice, he can't be pressed because it's an out route. And then you could just throw that like that. So that out route works against almost everything, man. Like, I just want to show you that part of bench. because that part of bench is really good. Now you could do other setups in that, but I'm not gonna spend much time on it. I don't really want to. Now what I want to talk about out of this formation is the running. So let's call the play stretch, and then we're gonna call it against random defenses. Now this stretch play is all you gotta do is read, and then you have a zone weak that you're gonna run. So now you have like 2 really good plays you can put on, and then you have the PA cross at will you can go to, which I had more variations of that I could have ran. Like I have a second variation with the wheel route. I just didn't show that. I just wanted to show the bombs out of it. Go back to my weak tight twins video and you can see some more of that, like more of my variations. So I'll show you that this is just overall a really good running play. Look how I got 10 yards out of that, and we're just gonna run it against like random stuff and just run where we see numbers and just run this play versus a lot of different things. So we see them cheating, so we're gonna try to run to the opposite side, see if we can do something. As you can see, like this play is really good, and I wish we had something like this and weak tight twins, man. This play is look at the blocking you get on this play, and just like this, I don't know if you have you seen that I've literally almost got 10 yards every play that I've ran this. And now they're going the opposite way, so we're gonna try to get outside. And I kind of ran wrong right there, but I could have made that more of a positive gain. One of the things you can do is call zone weak and get right in the middle. And zone weak is actually a really good running play too. We'll call that a couple of times. We got good block shedding right there, good block shedding. And see, that's what you're gonna get. It can turn into a big play. It's just real fast, man. Man, I really like this play. Bro, he just did a spin move all by his fucking self. Let's call zone weak. And look at that. Almost got through that hole, bro. And broke that one for a real big run. Let's call zone weak and see if we can get some action. Look at that. Look. I mean, I'm just tripping over people, but look at the holes that we're able to create just out of this formation. And if you have better wide receivers, like literally my wide receivers have like, I think 30 something blocking and then like 40 something blocking. So imagine if you had better blocking receivers as well. I mean, you could really do some damage to your opponent, man. So naturally, I'm gonna call this against that. So this is kind of like sealing up the rest of it. I just wanted to show you like where we have really good, we have a really good stretch run here. And I'm just calling it against random plays. And we have a really good zone weak complement. So this kind of gives you a nice 4-play scheme that you can run to be really effective against your opponent. Now look at this. I mean, look how everybody's stacked in the box, but look how great this run is. It's a nice stretch run, so it's not gonna even matter. Most times stuff will still get blown up in the backfield before you even get a chance to even get the run started, but not this particular play, man. It's just good. Look at that. If I had to block him by the wide receiver, I'm breaking that shit. I just want to wrap the video up with this because this shows you that even though I'm showing you, you got all of these nice cover 3, cover 4 bombs, you got all these nice dots on the field you can pass. This is truly a running formation. So that's the main thing you want to concentrate on. Like, comment if you feel like I left anything out there on the field today. And if you're new to the channel, sub. You know, and as always, bro, respect the OGs. Peace. We're coming back with that New England playbook tomorrow, man. So check for it tomorrow. Peace.